this last year, I was working with a child who was in and out of homelessness, had lots of needs, he had a rough life. And he couldn't learn in school really at the beginning. He had very little structure in his life. And I had an intention with him that whatever happened, it was like learning how to read was secondary. The first thing I wanted with this child is to form a relationship. I wanted him to know that in this relationship, there could be trust and stability. And so with this child, because I had a very clear intention, my actions flowed from that. And in the difficult moments when, I was chasing him around the school to get him to come to a lesson, in those moments, my intention really was infused my actions. And even though I didn't know what to do, the relationship, that intention to have a quality relationship with this child was there. And I remember one particular instance where, I just spent like 25 minutes getting him into the room. And then he got to the room and he didn't want to do anything. And I was frustrated, just like, oh my God, and scared, very scared actually, kids go to, this is the prison pipeline. If you don't learn how to read, you're likely to go to prison when this is really important. I was scared. Anyway, I didn't know what to do, but I had that intention, and I just stood before him and I said, I didn't plan these words, but the words that came from my intention was, I don't want to control you. And both of us stood there because neither of us knew what was going to happen next. And I just stood there and I just started breathing and looking at him in his eyes. I didn't know what to do, but I knew that the relationship was primary. And after about a minute of just looking at him in his eyes with this intention, he got up and he went to my table and we read. That is miraculous to me. And I would like to contrast that with another child that I didn't work with personally, but had similar issues with this child. And I didn't have that quality of intention. And, when he's doing, berating a little girl, who's half his size, when I didn't have that intention, there just wasn't, I judged him as an obstacle, as a problem. And I didn't have power with that child. I reinforced separation, and I reinforced the very thing that's keeping all of us stuck. And, he went away angry and, anyway, so intention.